Guys, I'm Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and I have two gorgeous cards to use today or to make today. And I want to thank you for being here. If you're new, check out all my videos. I don't like simple cards, so if you don't like simple cards, this is the place to be. And if you come every week, thank you so much. But I may give you a sneak peek for my besties if I can remember at the end of the video. So be sure to tune in. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and flip you down and let's get started. Sorry about that. I want it to be somewhat straight. Okay, let's see how big it is. So I'm going to, today, this is the embossing folder I'm going to use for this one. It's exposed brick and it's really pretty. And I'm going to move you just a little bit closer to me so that it is not so far for me to reach, and then I will more than likely stay in your screen. All right, so we're going to start off with, and I need to silence that. Hold on, there we go. We are going to start off with Balmy Blue. Bashful's really long ago. And I've already scored it. It's 5.5 by 8.5, and you score it at 4 1/4. And it does really help to use the bone folder, just so you know. All right, so I have already thrown this through the machine, not thrown, but put it in the into the embossing folder. And you can use either side. I kind of like this side because the bricks, I don't know, really show up more. This side has where you can see like the mortar between it. So it depends on what look you're looking for. But I like this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Hey, Lola, how are you? It's Thursday. So if you're watching, make sure that you comment if you're watching live, because you get put down to get one of my cards on a drawing that Pat does on her computer, and we'll see who wins. And since I'm making 2 cards, there's 2 winners today. So if you're not here live, make sure you want to try it sometime where you come back and you may win one of my cards. Okay, so now I am going to stamp, and I have it right here. Whoops. My flower, and I'm going to turn it this way, and there's a little bit of black on there. I don't want that. And I'm using, which I'm always commenting about, is the embossing toolkit. And where did I put it? I feel like I had everything right here, and I'm sure it's like really close because I just had it. And hold on. Nope, it's not back there. Where did I put it? We might have to move. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. It was sitting right next to me. Hey, Valerie. Oh my goodness. Okay. It was like under my right hand almost. So what comes in this toolkit is this really nice holder, a brush so that you can get it all out, embossing buddy that is like so big you'll never need another one, and some tweezers. But it's very important that you use the embossing buddy. And so I say get the toolkit just for that. But you always, when you're doing something with any other than clear, you want to make sure that you do a lot of the embossing buddy. And I'm a little, what do you call, anal about making sure that it is super, like you can see, let's see if you can see it. Can you see the powder on there? No, I don't think you can. Maybe you can. There you go. That is how much I like to use because I don't want it to not work. Okay, so I'm using Gallery Blooms. This is one of the flowers I haven't used yet. I want to get my money's worth. And if you also like PDFs, be sure to sign up for my newsletter over on my blog, and Pat will give you the information for that, and just click on it and save it for later. But all you have to do is sign up for my newsletter, and I will send out a PDF for whatever I'm working on. And usually I wait until I have at least like 3 or 4 weeks in between so that you get a whole bunch at one time, because that just makes it a little bit easier for me. And so be sure to do that. And let's see. Okay. Sorry. Oh, look what I did. Brush my arm right over it. Let's see if it's still wet. It is. No harm. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and heat set it. Okay, and let me show you my blog name, because Pat will be putting it up there, I'm sure, but it's teddybearstamping.com. All you have to do is sign up for my newsletter, and I will be sending it out, and I'm going to try to do it next week. So if you like these, you want to make sure you sign up ahead of time. All right, I've already die cut it, and we're going to color it with balmy blue and a little bit of the Azure Afternoon. I'm only using the light because I didn't want to overpower the color, but I did want that in there. And we're using Lemon Lime Twist because I really like that. That's okay, Pat. It's not a big deal. I showed them. So now it's so shiny here. I'm going to try to do this where I can see what I'm doing, because right now it's just blinding me with the light. And hopefully I'm getting the flower and not the leaves. So I'm just following along with the Azure because I really want that to be like, and I'll probably come back in, but I want it to be the darker color. Okay, I'm only going to do one at a time. I'm going to come in with the dark balmy blue, and that's going to be next. And I'm just going to go along the edge of the Azure. And yes, I will need to put some of the Azure back in, as I can see that. And I'm only going along the edge so that I can have a lot more of the light, because that to me makes it look so soft. You'll have to see if you agree with me. Oh my goodness, it is blinding. I can't even see. Okay. Maybe I need to adjust my light so it's not quite. Oh, you know what? I don't even have this one on, so maybe that will help. Oh, that did. Isn't that amazing? Now I have two coming in from different directions, and that does help. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, and I forgot this part, bring in a little bit of the Azure just to make it pop a little bit more, because I kind of went over it, and this will make it darker. And I'm only doing certain spots because I really want it to pop. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. Oh, didn't need to put that away. So this is the easier of the two, but the next one is a super wow, if I do say so myself. So, okay, that looks good. Now the middle color. Hope you guys have been doing well. I've been very busy, as usual. I just wanted to let you know for my my Christmas card class, it's already too late to sign up, but I will be doing another one in, I'm pretty sure either late September or early November. But November's hard because that's my anniversary and my husband's birthday. So I don't know. I'm going to have to see when we can get it done. But whew, I have bought 6 sets, brand new sets to share on the Christmas card class. So I'm hoping you guys will want to come. This is how I get my Christmas cards done for the year. Okay. And I'm holding off on the break off for the besties because I really want you guys, I mean, oh my gosh. Okay, so I made 4 cards yesterday, and I'm going to show you the 3rd favorite. So this will tell you, if nothing else, how awesome these are. But you might have to remind me to show you. I get carried away sometimes. And then I'm going to come back in on both of those and add a little bit more of the Azure Afternoon just to make it pop a little bit more. Okay. All right, so I'm done with that as far as I can tell, and we're just going to come in with the lemon lime. We're only using the 2 colors, so that should be easy. Oh, there's some down here. Thinking I did good. Just forgot some. Did I miss anything? Let's go up this one. There we go. So, Valerie, I hope you get your card that I sent out. Is the heavy one because you won the big one. So I'm hoping I put enough postage on it. So if you don't get it within another week, let me know and I'll see if I can find out where it went. Not sure I can, but we'll see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on the back. And I'm going to use both the minis and the big ones, the regulars. And I'm going to trim a little bit of this off so that I can have that stem be covered. There we go. So if you are new here, make sure you comment. So then that way we know you're here and you can be put in on the drawing. I love it when you guys come and you talk. Whoop, pulled it right off. Well, you're going to love it. I'm serious. It's got a ways to go, so hopefully it won't take too awfully long. I think I mailed it out at the last, like on Friday of last week. Okay, I think I whooped one. Okay, so I'm just going to put it in the middle. Look at how, oh, That's so pretty. All right, so what I'm going to do is do the inside piece also. And this time I am just going to do the flower in Memento. And I'm not doing the whole thing, so I'm going to have that out so I can get part of it. But this way, whatever, Memento is wet. It won't be naked in the inside. So if you were doing an envelope, you would do that also. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. Ooh, let's put it somewhere I won't get it dirty. Okay. And you might notice the difference between how it looks with Memento, which I'm going to make sure it's dry, and when you emboss it, because I'm going to color it the exact same way, but there's less, so it should go faster. And I'm more used to using it with Memento. And it's not glaring at me, so that should help also. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just do what I've got here. Oh, I don't know if that was a leaf or not. It's not anymore. I think that's a leaf. I mean, a petal. Sorry, I'm concentrating. All right, let's see, where else do I gotta go? Okay, now the rest is just gonna be in the light. Thank you, Valerie. I just love blues, and normally I glom like all my stuff I love in browns, so that's, you can't do flowers that way. But the sunflower I'm doing there, I did see some blue ones online because I tried to look to see what the color was to try to copy it a little bit. And that was one of the colors, was a blue. I'm assuming these are flowers or leaves. I think. I can't tell. See this right here? Is that a flower or is that? No, it's a leaf somehow. I'm going to color it because it looks like it should be. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But we're almost done. So then we can move on to the really fun one that I think is fun. Okay, I think I got it. So we're going to go ahead and put that on the inside. And so this is my idea of simple. So what do you think? Isn't that gorgeous? God, I love it. Hey, Robin. Okay, so now we're going to go on, and I did this card in my class that was just here on Thursday, or Tuesday, sorry. Today's Thursday. But here is the envelope or the folder, and it's big. It's a big one. And it's called the Sunflower 3D. And you guys are going to love this. So we're going to start off with crushed curry. And this is 4¼ by 11. Okay, and here is the embossed image. Look at that. Oh, it's like stunning. All right, and this is the side we're going to use, the debossed. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my pad back over because this is going to be a little bit messy, but not too awfully bad. And we're going to use like a swiping method. And the one that I got this idea from is Jennifer Roque, I think is how you say her name. And she called it the burned wood technique, kind of like, you know, how you burn wood and you can make images. So you're going to take your ink pad, and I'm using crumb cake, and I'm going to try to do it very softly, but you're going to have your pad be all the way to the end, like, because you have two ends. This one's further away. This one's right close to the edge. So we're going to take that, and we're just going to hopefully not too heavy, just swipe it. And it's going to leave just a little bit on there. And then we're going to do the other side. Okay, now I know like all my girls that were here on Tuesday night were a little panicked because they're like, oh my God, I got on the flowers. It's all good. This is the technique in the thing we're looking for. All right, now we're going to use pecan pie because we're trying to get a wood color. And I'm just going to do the same thing. And what you want is to see the two different colors. That's the good part. All right. All right, so we have that. And then we're going to do one final color. I know you're like, stop now. Cajun Craze. This is going to make it look like cherry wood. And we're just going to do that lightly. Oh, I don't think I got it good there. Oh, look. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see right there. It's 3 different colors. That's what we want. Okay, that's good. I get a little excited. Sorry. All right, so we have that. Then we're going to come in and do the flowers. Now I'm going to do these 2 flowers in the crushed curry, and then we'll do the others in Timid Tiger because that is a color that is in sunflowers. So let me see if I've got, nope, that's green. That's the Timid Tiger. That's also green. I think, let's see. Okay, I got one that's not wet. So I'm going to take it off a little bit, and then I'm going to use it on the bigger flowers. Now this is all indented, so that's why it's a little different. Okay, and I'm going to do this one. And I haven't re-inked because I don't think I need to. Okay, now we're going to use the Timid Tiger. I'm going to close this up so I don't accidentally get the wrong one. And this is one of the new in colors. Oh, it's a pretty color. And then I'm just going to do, oh, look at how pretty that is. Okay, and we'll get this over here and this. Okay, I think that's good. And now we're just going to do the leaves. And that is in Old Olive. I know I'm using a lot of colors. You didn't have to do all the ones in here, but you will be happy that you did if you try it out. But do you see how it kind of looks like it's wood and you've burned an image in there? Okay, I think that's all the leaves. Now, I am using one more color. I am going to use Early Espresso because I want to get the middles a little bit darker. Let's see. Now, I have been using the same brushes with the same colors because I'm tired of cleaning them. So I put Early Espresso on here and I accidentally put it down where it got into the ink. So now it's got Early Espresso color and the name of it. So let's get that. So you can use the minis if you want. It's just not as excuse me, precise, but it does work. Well, that's a little dark. I should have taken more off. Okay. Whoop. Ah. Okay, so I'm going to go back over with the Timid Tiger and try to lighten that up a little bit. Just looks more like burned. Okay, so that's pretty much it for that. I'm going to put this aside, take that away. Now, because, let's see, I'm going to make sure my hands are clean before I touch any white. I have a towel sitting right next to me so that I can do that. All right, so I have a white piece that should fit under this because once I colored it, the white just makes it pop more. Now, right now, this is not available because it was so popular that it sold out. So go out, and if you go to my blog or even go to that. Oh, I did need that. And you can put on there when you go to buy it, and it's going to say it's not available. But if you click on the picture, it will send you to that, and then you can say, notify me when it comes back in. So that way you are notified when it comes back in. Now, it is supposed to come in at the end of this month, I think by the 20th or 20 something. So you definitely want to get it because it's so pretty. Hey, Mary, you'll have to rewatch to see how I did this because it's so pretty. So there we have that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. Okay. This is why I put it on white. So when you put it on to the Early Espresso, look at how it really pops. This is why I like layers. You got to add layers to get everything to go the way you want it. Trying to get it straight. Okay. Oh, that is so pretty. All right. And then we're going to put that on to this because look, I mean, when you add them all together, sorry, I impress myself sometimes. All right. I'm going to have it go this way or this way. I think I like this way better. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is so pretty. All right, so now I'm going to do the sentiment, and I am going to stamp it with, let's see. I want to bring out the Cajun Craze because that is one of the last colors I put in. Thank you, Lola. And I'm going to try is the word. Got it straight. To get it on there, and then I'm going to trim it because I don't want it that big, but I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of room if I made a mistake. I'm looking for my scissors. They're right here. Okay. So I'm going to try to do this straight. I don't usually hand cut. If I go slow, does that mean it'll be better? That's not too bad. Okay. And then I have a piece of, hopefully it's in here. No, it is not. Did I drop it? It is a piece of the crushed curry, so I might have to grab that. Goodness. You think you have it all ready. Hold on one second. I'll grab a scrap. Okay. Put some tape on here. I didn't want to take away from the beauty of the sunflowers, so this is why I'm only doing a small sentiment, because I really want that to pop and stand out. Well, that wasn't straight. There we go. I think I fixed it. Okay. That's handmade, right? That's what we say when we've made a mistake. Now, a lot of times if I don't do it right and I smudge it, I just splatter it with my markers or something, because that way it hides it if you've made a mistake. All right. So is there any spot I don't like? I don't think so. So I'm going to put it right here. Okay, now I have, okay, you guys have, you know that I love these because they are super, super sparkly. They're called the iridescent faceted gems. They're retiring them. This is my last of it, but I'm like, I'm going to use them because if I don't, I'll regret it. So if they're still out there, go get you some because you're gonna love them, let me tell you. All right. And every single one of these is going to be different. That's what is so awesome about this technique, is that every single one, you cannot make them the same because it all depends on how heavy or, you know, you are on the ink pads. All right, let's see. Let's put one right here. Okay, now the inside, I am just stamping a sentiment because I think that way I can send it to whoever. And I'm going to say you are simply incredible. And let's see, I wanted to do Cajun again. Oh, there it is. And sitting here, I'm thinking I forgot the sentiment on the last one. Did I? I think I did. Been one of those days. I have been on the phone with the people and then with GoDaddy trying to get them to help me with the computer thing. And it has been exhausting. So that's why I'll show you the original so that you know that it's supposed to have a sentiment. But if you want it without, just let me know. All right. Hold on. Come on. I'm trying to open it. There we go. I wanted to emboss the inside too, but I just didn't know how it would look. So let me show you my original because it is totally different. Like I said, each one's going to be different. So if you like this one more than this one, pick that one. I am good either way. And here is my original. This is Happy Birthday. And then did I even do the inside? Yes, I did. Okay, so it says Happy Birthday. So if you want it without a sentiment, and then you can make it say whatever you want, you are more than welcome. All right, so Pat, go ahead and do the drawing. I am going to show the third favorite card for the besties that's coming up. If you guys want to do this, it is $45 for you to come to my house and you get, oh, let me see. I'm going to look because I want to give you the right amount. Oh, I don't see my book. I think it might be 20. Oh, shoot. I don't want to tell you if it's wrong. Oh, wait. I found it. It is $24 worth of product, and it is 45, and you get 6 cards. You get a half a pack of DSP. You get a full pack of, and I'm going to show you, you're going to get a full pack of these, the rings. Okay, I don't know if you can see the beautiness of this. That's a made-up word. And you get ribbon, which I did not use on this one. But this is white normally, and I just wanted, I think gold and Pretty Peacock looks so good together. But this is just my 3rd favorite. So you guys might not want to miss out. All right, you don't have much longer to sign up though, because I think I'm going to be cutting on. I'm going to look really quick to see when I'm going to be doing the thing. And normally I do it by the 18th. I think you have to have it in by. I think I'm going to be cutting it like the 27th. So you have until the 27th to sign up. All right. Or really the 26th, because I have to know how many days. Well, no, you need to sign up before that. That's why, because I need to buy the stuff. That's why the 18th. I say do it on the 20th and I will get it there on time. All right. So, Pat, who won? And I'm curious to see which card they will pick. Mary and Lola. Yay, girls. All right. So I do have the 2 of each. So if you guys decide, whoops, see, this is the problem, getting it so close. Let me back it up just a little. Not sure if I can. Yeah, that didn't work. All right. Blue, happy birthday. Got it. All right. So Mary, you got that one. Lola, you want this one also? All right. So I'm glad you girls like that because it's so pretty in person with the embossing. All right. I'm going to mail them out right away. Thank you for being here. I hope you come back on Thursday of next week and let me know if there's anything you want me to share with you, and I'll try my best to share it with you. All right. Thank you, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.